It's not like Alpha 3 though, where Alpha 3 is just all manners of delicious busted goodness. Where
fireball.
I'm about to say, oh man, you want to talk about like, because Sim also runs that game, and that is just, oh my god.
T-Hawk's gonna struggle here, getting in on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's got to get in. And that's the hard part about this matchup.
Yeah, especially picking new Hawk, because a lot of people that play Hawk in this game, they pick old Hawk because he's got a lot better buttons and it just has a better time of dealing with some of the tools that other characters have. But this is going to be a little different. Doesn't have a lot of the standard buttons to keep away, to kind of keep Guile from doing his thing, and really no answer to the fireball either.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he wouldn't take, because old Hawk, like, what do you really, like, lose? Like, you might not have your super or, like, throw teching, but I mean, just look at how Guile's playing, like, you don't have to worry about it.
I mean, some people want to go for the swag. I no knock to that. That's certainly something that's certainly something you can go for. But, Serge doing a good job. You're just playing it by the numbers. And sure, you got hit by that Hawk dive right there, but at any time, just making the classic play of playing against grapplers when you've got one of the best fireball games in the entire game. You just throw out the booms, have your space, and if they jump, then you throw out that anti-air, and if you have the charge, throw that flash kick, you're good to go.
Yeah, see, Guile is so funny in this game because he's got like one of the least amount of special moves, but they're just really over the top special moves.
This is like the raw defined, like if you boil down every single Street Fighter character that's been in like the modern iterations now, and you're gonna probably see this in 6 too. Like if you boil down Guile, you boil down Ryu, you boil down Chun to their bare essence, you kind of get these characters. That's kind of what this game has been all about for a long time. Oh, another great flash kick there. And just throwing out the hitboxes that are deterring T-Hawk from getting in, and it's just meeting him at every single point, whether it's a good jump or a bad jump, just got everything covered.
Yeah, I really liked how he would do like a jump in. I think that's what, the heavy punch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. That move is surprisingly good on the hitbox. Oh, he's in.
Almost. If it had a little bit more time on the clock, Azor could have probably gotten something started there. The key now here is really to get T-Hawk's tick throw game in, because if you do get the jump-ins, that's what you kind of want to get started. Like, yeah, that jumping light punch that T-Hawk has, it's a lot like Geef, where Geef at certain jump angles can get a tick throw into SPD. But so that's why it's like your prime objective is to not let T-Hawk get in that manner. But okay, good pressure here. Yeah, this is where it starts, almost in the range of that. Great flash kick to respond to the Falcon dive. Oh, he's starting to get those jump angles down right now. Another great flash kick and meeting in the air. That's rough, man. Like I said, it's the grappler's dilemma. Any fireball character in this game is going to completely shut down Hawk, Geef, doesn't matter what version that they're running on.
We can't forget about like Sagat too, just with like the low profiling tiger shot.
Oh, that's like the worst imaginable projectile lockdown that you can imagine.
Just because, like, even if you're playing someone like Geef who has Lariat, like, you're not getting around that. Like, you just have to feast or famine. Either you get in and you roll train, or you just get played real lame. Oh my goodness, the sweeps.
Just spacing himself right to see a button come out. Yeah, those that sweep that T-Hawk has, it is very reactable. And a lot of characters just kind of have pokes that outrange it too on that startup. So what you see here, he's just kind of hanging at the range where he's throwing the fireball, keeping him in lockdown. And as soon as he sees the button come out, you can just react to it and sweep him down and just keep that pressure going. Okay, here we go. There's one. Oh, he tried to do it. He got the jump back jab instead. It's all right. Still a pretty sizable life lead now, because he got that Hawk dive flash kick. Oh, but he missed it there. This is dangerous.
Oh.
Mistimed on a neutral jump on the fireball. I like this. Oh, no!
Oh.
And that's checkmate. Yeah.
I was kind of rooting for I love playing grapplers in these type of games.
P2 versus DJ Vanilla. I actually know P2. He's a good claw player that hangs around Fightcade a lot. And this is a matchup that you see a lot in high-level play. And this is a matchup that actually is one of the few that is annoying for claw. Really? Right there. Yep, that reversal right there. So Chun has a lot of good zoning tools and just the pokes, both in the air and on the ground overall, to shut down wall dive loops. There are ways. Yeah, there are ways to get around it. Obviously, you have to be a lot more mindful with your footsies, both on the ground and in the air. But this is one of the matchups where Chun can hang with Claw pretty decently. Like I've always said, Claw is definitely. Oh, okay, here we go. Is it a drop?
Oh, the loop.
Another mix.
Oh,
the air throw. Oh, yep. The Chun-Li air throw. I get hit with that so many times by Hood Poke. Yeah, anytime I think, okay, I could just air to air him, and then just grabs me and then throws me down. Shout out to Miguel. Oh, nice throw. I could have crouching fierce that, knocked it right out of the spinning bird. Okay, but here comes the Chun pressure. I like that. Nice, using the claw normals to get out of it. Oh, you got too antsy. You got too antsy. When she has meter, it's just like third strike. You just gotta eat. You just gotta hold your pride and not throw out any buttons, because she will just super right through it, and all that health that you have will just disappear.
There's actually a lot of supers like that in this game. From what I've noticed, like Balrogs, like if you press buttons full screen against Balrog when he has meter.
Oh yeah, bad idea.
Yeah.
Horrible idea. Never do it. Yeah, but this is kind of what I've been talking about with this matchup in particular. Claw is obviously one of the top characters in this game for a very, very good reason. And I've always contested that he has winning matchups pretty much across all the board, as we're seeing right here. But he has annoying matchups, and Chun has definitely got the tools to make this annoying for Claw. Like you saw on the ground there, has the pokes to kind of prevent him from doing that kind of corner pressure. If he tries to get off the wall with a wall dive, she has a lot of really good fast buttons to kind of stop that. So you really have to be on point with your reactions and your neutral with Claw if you want to fight against a good Chun.
He's really good at timing these claw dives too. Like he's getting a lot of mileage out of it.
Yeah, you kind of have to use it as like a reaction tool. Like right there, if you're going to be throwing fireballs, that's kind of what I like to use wall dive for, to get in really quickly. Nice crouching fierce anti-air, missed on the. Okay, but here comes the throw. Got to watch it. Legs, great intercept in the air, and the spinning bird to stuff any sort of attempt at a reversal. That's one round apiece. Wow. Big brain Chun-Li plays. You love to see it. Baited the up kicks there. I like that. Trades. Oh, another wall throw. Yep, Claw has that too. Claw is just like anything you can do, I can do just as good.
One thing I think that's also really working out is where Chun's, I guess, dragon kicks, the upward kicks, doesn't really have a lot of horizontal range. That can be very abused with the wall dives.
Yes, it can be abused with wall dives, and also Claw has a very quick, very narrow jump arc, so he can safe jump pretty much any reversal in the game. It's going to be tight timing on safe jumps in this game, but he can do it. So that's one key to kind of get yourself back in, is safe jumping those reversal attempts.
The schnicks. No.
Oh, jump back. Oh, the walk up. Anti-air. Wow, that was brave, right? That was incredibly brave. Just hang there. I like that jump back jab. That's a good tool to kind of stuff those wall dives, especially if you're going towards Chun-Li. Oh, wow, he buffered the super there. That's so much damage. Oh, but wait a minute. Okay, nope. P2's got the corner now. And jump back away from the legs. Just got to avoid the hitboxes at this point, but falls on the Kikoken. And DJ Vanilla now on set point.
Yeah, it was looking really good, and then all of a sudden you just watch Chun-Li just flash blue, and everything just completely 180.
Any game that she's good in, that's kind of how the story goes. It's the tale that is old as time. You don't want to mess with Chun as soon as she's got her resources. any old Street Fighter game. This, Third Strike, Alpha 2. Oh no, you're gonna be going for, you're in for a world of hurt. Oh, I love the slide under, but the tech softens the throw. Oh, probably could have came down on the wall dive with those legs on the back end. It doesn't have the hitbox there. Oh no! It landed on the other side.
That's another thing with a lot of these old school games. You have stuff like that where your character just ends up back turned.
Yeah. Well, and also that kind of happens a lot more with Claw than other characters because Claw's a very tall, slender character, so his hitbox also kind of reflects that as well. It leads to some very, very weird interactions, especially when you deal with like Faye cross-up stuff and some others. Oh, but that tick throw, very dangerous. All right, P2 very, very quickly equalizing this, and now we're on a game 5. Let's see what happens. Oh, there we go. Flip kick now finally coming out from P2. That's the one thing. That's the one very good anti-air that Claw has, that flip kick, especially against the Shotos. That just shuts down any sort of attempt to jump in at Claw. I like how he's now playing a lot more defensive, just kind of hanging back, rolling on the fireball game, but this trade, I like the pokes. Oh, super. Just got to play it nice and easy now. Oh, the air-to-air. And P2 now on the doorstep. You know, one thing that... Oh, wow, what a call-out! Oh, another cross-up called out with a grab. Oh, another trade. Allows GG Vanilla to walk out of the corner, but gets hit by the slide. Nice. Great up kicks. Oh!
Didn't get the combo.
Threw out of it. He's got now meter for super.
Oh my god.
Oh, and the legs! The chip damage, that's gonna do it. And now we're on to the final round. Oh, that nice throw. Walk-up throw. That's the Chun classic, the walk-up throw. And her throw is just so, it just does so much damage, even if you do soften it.
Ain't just like the actual game damage, just mental damage too. Can you let him walk up and throw you?
You got hit by the legs! The lightning legs! Hokuto is definitely no new face here in the Fightcade lobby in ST.
Here we go.
Oh, very, very adept at bending characters. Actually wrote the Faye this pick.
Oh,
overhead? Yep.
He's got that Tatsu tech.
Oh, probably could have comboed there, but no, he's going to combo into the super. Not going to kill quite yet, but the flame kick, yeah, that DP, completely invincible. That's going to be checkmate on his wake up. Oh, what a jump in. It does so much damage.
Oh no!
I love watching Faye. I love watching Faye. Like, oh no! Don't try to reversal on me.
Yeah, Faye. I think
do
is
not try to reversal on me.
Whenever he does get a hit confirm, it's both A, gonna deal a lot of damage, and B, you're gonna be guessing for your life.
Yes, Faye is pretty much that character where it's thrives on the left-right guess game. And kind of, you know, before that was a thing that existed in fighting games. Now it's also a character where you just want to, you got to make sure that your defense is on point, because if you don't, you're just going to be eating a ton of damage from these Rekkas.
Oh my goodness, that was so fast.
That's 2 perfects in a row. I mean, Hokuto is S rank for a reason. Like, I've seen him just go crazy with every single character in the cast. I've seen him go crazy with Cammy. I've seen him go crazy with Hawk, DJ. It doesn't matter. He's like very, very experienced ST player, and it's definitely showing right here.
Someone needs to check this man's gaming chair. Where'd he buy it? I want one.
Yeah, I actually think Hokuto is actually going to make the journey out to Combo Breaker this year for ST. Or one big ST tournament. I know that he's going to be making it out to, which that's going to be good to see him out there.
Oh yeah, I need to watch. This is honestly like, so whenever I play modern games, right, like sometimes they get a little stale and you need to refresh yourself with some good old stank from the old days. And this is definitely one of those games that has it.
Oh, nice anti-air. Oh, Super's right through the fireball.
Oh, no.
He could have responded with Super of his own, but a miss input.
Yeah, I think Fierce Fireball is also a good option for punishing with Ryu from far distance, if I remember correctly.
Because the Fierce Fireball is the fastest traveling fireball, so if there's anything that you can punish, usually that's the one option that you throw out. Oh my god, all three Rekkas connecting, and the Super jump back, but that Super's got involved on it. There's nothing you can do. Hokuto making it a very, very quick 3-0.
Yeah, that was very good. I have to play now. Disclaimer, I've never played this game. So, yes.
So what I'm hearing is you're going to go in there and you're going to dominate them, right? You're going to hit them with all the sauce. Yeah. Maximum Esports, and the netcode, like, it's so weird. It's community held, and it functions so much better than like a AAA titles. Like, if I hopped on like Street Fighter 5, I'm gonna be matched with somebody from like 2 states over, and it's gonna feel terrible. But I could play somebody in Japan on Fightcade with this game. Oh yeah, he plays DJ.
Yeah, DJ is I always describe DJ as kind of better Guile in a couple of aspects, because DJ, his fireball is a little bit more oppressive. He doesn't have the same kind of flash kicks as Guile, but what he lacks in kind of anti-air defense, he makes up for with just damage and cross-up game, because oh my god, DJ can stun you very, very quickly in this game, like literally off of like one jump in.
Yeah, and it's like, I remember in the older versions of Street Fighter 2, Guile used to be kind of a menace for that, because he used to have the stun loops. And it's like, DJ in this game, like, they just decided, you know, this guy can TOD you if he has all the scenarios.
Yeah, pretty much. And on top of that, his buttons are really obnoxious. Like his crouch medium punch, it's just such a good button to keep out any sort of pokes. He's got great anti-airs. His jump jab is active from literally the moment you throw it out until he hits the ground. It's just a lot of really good, solid offense that's very, very hard to deal with.
And one issue, though, with DJ, and it's something that Anya is actually using, his anti-air, his jackknife, will whip on crouchers very easily.
Yes, that's one thing that it's one of the few things that you kind of have to look out for if you want to kind of box with DJ in this matchup. You gotta watch out for any time that crouching stuff whiffs, because that is your cue to whiff punish. A lot of other Shoto characters, I mean, they got the sweep. They can punish if you're a G, you can punish with Shoryuken. If you have those like lightning fast reflexes, those young man reflexes, which I don't have those anymore. I've tried and I've given up like long ago. Yeah, yeah. See that cross up? It's so huge, and it's so. Sometimes it can be ambiguous too because of how a DJ's jump arc is too.
She's looking pretty good there. She managed to hit him with the standing roundhouse, but couldn't knock it down. Oh.
Like that crouching roundhouse, the Mortal Kombat. A good trade.
Oh, jackknife. Double jackknife.
Oh, that 4-hit. I was about to say, where was the stun? It didn't stun, but there's the stun. And there's the super. And that's going to be it against a couple of guys. So it's a very real possibility. It's just what you got to look out for.
I also like this guy's name. I wonder if it says LT Surge here in the bracket.
Yeah, that's because that's what guy looks like. That's Lieutenant Surge.
Yeah, from Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
That's old school. That's real old school.
Hanging back on the wall dive, not getting too close, just steering it back, waiting for the flash kick.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that jump, neutral jump light kick is another kind of tricky button to use. Oh, walk up throw, no sir! Gets a flash kick right in the face. Oh! I thought the super was going to be enough to chip. I respect this judge. I respect the try from Lieutenant Serge because that was a very, very ballsy try. And if it would have worked, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, I saw it with vision, but it just couldn't.
It was just out of range. You hate to see it. Oh, okay. Gets the flash kick.
Shenanigans starting now.
I'm not opted for repeated wall dive mix. That's, you know, respecting the flash kick.
Yeah, flash kick actually has a very good hitbox for dealing with that. It can also hit someone in the back. And plus, Guile, I believe in this game, can power cancel it too to give it more range.
Yes, he can. There is a blind spot right behind flash kick where if the claw is fast enough, if you end up behind Guile, like right there, it's got to be you got to be like well out of the range of the back hitbox of the flash kick. But if you end up getting behind it, you can Izuna throw it, which means if you're inputting super every time you go off the wall, like you should be doing, you can just have the threat of super, and if you flash kick, that's going to be, you know, good night. These trades. Oh, but the wall dive again, sneaking in behind Guile, and P2 manages to take that first game. Yeah, oh, okay, we got to switch over to Ryu now. Very interesting.
Yeah, I always like watching Claw in most Street Fighter games because whenever you see him at work, like, it always just looks like you just see a ton of scrambling and like insanely fast mix.
Yeah, it very much is this way in the game too. Gonna be interesting to see how this Shoto pick fares because Shoto's against Claw. Oh wow! See, that's why you don't throw anything as Ryu. That's why you don't throw anything, especially when Claw's got meter. That is a free super, almost every single time.
Oh,
that's the Claw tech there. That's the dirty Claw tech. Gets close, gets the throw. Oh my god, just waits for it and walk up Shoryuken.
Things are looking good.
Slide again, jumping over the fireball. Air to air with the jumping roundhouse.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's random damage throw. And I think it was at a point where... So, fun fact, if you get thrown and you have enough damage from the throw to kill, it doesn't, even if you soften it, the game will just be like, okay, you know what, kill you, round's over.
Yeah. And the crazy thing was, I feel like he was trying to block there because he was expecting like an anti-air DP, or, you know, something like maybe like for Ryu, like maybe a trip. So I think that throw was like 300 IQ.
Jumping on the roundhouse. Another good overhead. That overhead is very good in this matchup because a lot of times you're going to be catching Claw players doing down charge so that they have their flip kick ready. But in this case, just... Oh,
there's the throw.
Gets another throw. Just got to watch it. Oh, there's the super. Caught him lacking, and that's going to be it for game 2. Yeah, this matchup is a little bit more rougher than Claw Guile, in my opinion, because there's just so many tools that he has to keep out Shotos. But now, over to Chun. Maybe if this works, he's got to make it work for the next 3 games, or the next 2 games, because this is now, you're locked in. But a good character to be locked in.
I think as long as he just keeps him there, and keeps him restrained, there's not going to be any robbery going on here. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like again, with Chun with the corner, that is your sweet spot. That is your win condition. Oh, nice great. Yeah, great up kick. Gets thrown, softens it, gets the super just to bully the way out of the corner. Oh, great air button. Yeah, that jumping. I think it's either jumping roundhouse or jumping medium kick. It's just massive in the air. He's got to hang back. Got to do something. Time's winding down, and he gets the wall dive from downtown. Oh my god! I like watching this Chun throw out the fireballs. Like, enter my domain. Like, get in here. Get DP. Oh, and another one. Double flip kick.
See, now this is the other side of it, where if you just get patient enough and your opponent keeps jumping at you, you can just keep flip kicking them, and you get that 2 flip kicks. That's good damage.
Does that
Resets
work
the
on
neutral
all
situation?
characters, or is that like just for like standard bodies? Because I know like some characters might have like that weird fin.
Some characters, oh wow, that wall dive plank with that, and that's gonna take it. All right. So some characters, that double flip kick, it can work on them no matter what. All the Shotos, it works any position on the screen no matter what. Some characters, it only works in the corners. So other characters, you can't do it on at all. But for max damage, I think it works on everybody in the corner, and for mid screen, for certain characters, they have to be on a jump arc that's gonna, I think, cross them up or being close to crossing claw up. I think that's at least how that works.
Yeah, 'cause that's a lot of damage for an anti-air.
It is. He needs it.
I think like the developers, when they were making the damage charts on this, they wanted to make everyone feel like super strong, so everything just hurts like a truck.
Well, it's also, this is a game, remember, this is the era of fighting games where they thought random damage and random stun within a degree.
Oh, yeah.
It's not completely random, but it's random within a degree.
Yeah, and I think there were some characters where it's like no matter what, their standard B&Bs, like in the older versions of this game, would always, like, odds are you were getting a stun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice response. Oh,
Yep.
my goodness.
DJ's got those jackknife juggles as well. And it's a good amount of damage. Like, his buttons are so big and so beefy, and they hurt if you run into them. So it's just a matter of trying to keep yourself cool while you keep constantly getting hit with, these giant hitboxes that he has on the ground.
This man's DJ is so ready for the cross under jackknife. Like, that's crazy. Oh, goodness, the fireball.
A little low mix up.
I love the animation on that low. It's so goofy.
Yeah, and that slide, it's like another really good slide in this game. There's just so many. It basically is the better version of the Dawson slide. It can low profile certain fireballs, I think, and it just is so plus. It is incredibly plus. There's not a lot of things. It's the one slide where you can't really punish too well. You can maybe, like, if they're super close, you can get maybe like a sweep or something to deter them. But at max range, there's really nothing that you can do.
Yeah, this where he's going in. He's controlling it so well with the he was doing so good with that low medium.
Cool. And that's another bit of mix that DJ can throw in. After the cross-up, you're thinking, okay, well, they're going to continue with the combo. Well, they can get the single hit, stop, and just like, okay, well, I'll just walk into your throw range instead then.
I like the light Tatsu and the neutral into heavy.
It's the tried, well, I mean, it's the tried and true fireball answer. It's been that way since the very beginning. Oh, great reversal. This pressure at any time from the cross-up. Yeah, Chukyiori definitely knows the DJ strings very well, and even gets the tick throw on the drop combo. Has got the backup strats upon backup strats. All right. See, this is kind of the nature of Super Turbo. This is really it. You're watching the kind of the meat and potatoes of this game in action right here. It's all about do your thing that the character does really well and see if your opponent has the counterplay.
And I think he's just so ready because this rock stage, when he was going in to check him with a low move, because again the jackknife can whip on crouches, he chose a completely different move to catch it.
It's some big brain decision making going on right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Trade. Yeah, working out in Chukyiori's favor. He doesn't lose any kind of screen position. He's still working with the fireballs.
Now we're watching SF2. Fireball, fireball, fireball.
Oh, okay, that trade with the super. Oh, the low forward! It actually outranged one of the buttons. He got it.
He's doing the classic Shoto gameplay right here. Crouching medium.
Oh, but gets the knockdown, stays in front this time. The Sabo kick, pushing him over forward to the corner. Great anti-air. I like that option to stop him from jumping away.
Got the knockdown.
He's got super. Can't throw another fireball.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Oh my god, he jackknifed through it like a G too. Like, that was so cool. Alright, so Hokuto versus DJ Vanilla. Hokuto actually going to his main this time. So Hokuto is a claw player by trade. Anytime that he's high in tournament bracket, this is the character that comes out. But we'll see. DJ Vanilla had a very good showing against P2 earlier in the bracket, so this is going to be interesting to see how well he fares against Hokuto. Like that, putting the brakes on and opting for the jump in. That jump. No. Oh, okay, here we go. Another mix up.
Nice throw.
Oh, and the rolling crystal flash. That chip damage going to be enough. Yeah, that's the one thing in this matchup that's going to be key is mixing up the timings. You can't get too predictable with your wall dive game because Chun has a lot of options to shut that down. So you got to mix that up in between the wall dive and, again, trying for safe jumps. Oh, but sometimes, again, sometimes if you just get the knockdown, you just keep doing it over and over again until it works. That's the claw. Yeah, like on that knockdown, and there's ways where, you know, that hitbox is so big and you can just be so ambiguous with it. Every single knockdown, you have to guess. There's no way around it.
How many coins can you guess right on the flip? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that trade worked out in Hokuto's favor. Here we go again.
Optimal gameplay.
And the safe jump, standing grab, that's gonna be it for that first round. And there's that safe jump again, because that jumping heavy punch, it's got a huge hitbox that extends way further down than the animation lets on. And it has almost no recovery when it lands. So you're able to, when I say that Claw can safe jump anything in the game, that is the tool that he usually uses with.
Just got it. Oh, nice.
Oh, the jumping light kick. See, that's one of the buttons that you gotta watch out for. Even if you think that you're safe.
Lightning legs.
Using the claw normals to stuff the approach forward. I like that. Standing your ground, but gets tagged. Starting to block it. Like to walk forward to prevent him from going off of the wall. Oh no, try to get him in the air. Oh, one more, and that's going to do it. Hokuto now up 2-0.
Yeah, this claw mix is doing a lot of work.
Yeah, this, honestly, I feel is the biggest barrier of entry for a lot of people that are trying to get into this game, because there are your top tiers that may be frustrating to fight against, but this, I feel, is the one where it definitely would be, if I was a new player and I had to fight against this, it'd just be like, oh my god, what do I do? It's overwhelming. It is an overwhelming mix, but at higher levels, you see how it's countered, and you see just kind of the way that you play. And you see that, okay, there is legitimate counterplay to it. It's frightening. It's terrifying.
Yeah, and like a lot of times, like situations like these where, at least in more modern Street Fighters and modern fighting games in general, you have more options for setting up option select for your defense. So it's not just always a straight guess. Like, I think a lot of developers in modern games now try to remove it. But it's crazy looking back and being like, people had to put up with this in arcades when you had to put money into the machine every time you played.
I don't know how they did it back in the day.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
The amount of stress that had to go through people's minds sitting in the arcade after they put their quarter in just to lose it.
Great lightning legs. Oh, but again, the wall dive. Sniping out the option. That throw, though, he tried to get a throw set up.
Oh my goodness.
He's got to hold all that pressure. Oh! The anti-air roundhouse.
You said feet on the ground, sir.
Huge button. Yeah, let's see if DJ Vanilla can stay alive.
Oh my.
What?
Air?
Yeah, okay, that was jump back, air spinning bird kick. That was like one of the sickest ways to smack down a wall dive I've ever seen. I've never seen a Chun do that. Oh yeah, no. He's got a lot of buttons that are not only big, but are just super active. So it's just a very big pain in the ass to kind of work around, especially with the claw normals. It's actually one of the few times where you think, oh, claw outreaches DJ, right? Nope. You think those normals that DJ have, they are so big and have so much priority that they actually outrange some of clawed normals.
Let's call out DJ. Oh my goodness.
Yep, he can do that. He can reversal out of that. There is a gap in the rolling crystal flash on both the medium punch and the heavy punch version where if you have an invincible reversal, you can go right through it. Oh, great patience there. He felt that flip kick coming, so he just kind of held back and just waited for his opportunity, got the hit in, got the stun. He's now taking this to the last round.
The spacing was so good, like he made it whiff, like just at the tip and immediately caught him.
Oh, jumped a little bit too far forward.
I think that might have been a checkmate unless he DP'd.
It was, he stuck out a button, so because all 4 hits of that comboed, he stuck out something. And on counter hit, all of the hits of that rolling crystal flash connect. It's not like before where you have that gap in between. That doesn't happen. There's enough hit stun where just all the hits connect.
Oh, nice trick.
Yeah, that standing medium punch. That jump jab, so difficult to deal with. Great knockdown there. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of those kind of like mini footsie moments, especially if DJ has claw kind of pinned down in the corner. You're going to be seeing him throw out those big, high priority buttons that just allow him to dominate the ground game.
Like
crosses over.
He's not really doing a lot of the diving because I think he's being incredibly aware of just like how bad the anti-airing can be from that character.
Yeah, the easiest way to win this matchup is just get life lead and turtle and hope that you can, hope your defense is good enough to stop any sort of approach like that. But look at the health bars. It doesn't matter. Time's over. Claw wins. Yeah, that's honestly the way that for some of Claw's more annoying matchups, that's like the easiest way to get the job done is just hang back, wait for your time to go in, and then as soon as you got the life lead, you don't have to press the issue at all. You can just hang back and just do your thing.
You can let him party a little bit. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, just use your neutral to avoid the fireball game. Just stay at full screen. Don't commit to any approach. And this. Oh no! Okay, well, on paper you could do that, but if you play like me, and you know what, I was kind of thinking the exact same thing. You watch him throw out buttons, and you're just like, I can whiff punish that with super if he throws out the right button, and you just kind of go for it. Because super, like Claw's super looks really, really swag in this game. That's why.
Oh, so have you ever watched the show, like the animated show for this?
Oh yeah, the Street Fighter 2 anime movie, yeah. And also the show too, yeah.
This character to be like very like up, like oh I'm beautiful, like very like character. But like his super game is just slam dunk suplexes. Like it's so weird.
It is. It's a contrast. Yeah, they didn't know. They didn't know how that would like look in 2023. All right, like that. Using the wall dive, feinting to see if he's gonna actually commit to the full. Like that's the thing about wall dive is that you can just control the speed of it and you can stay in one spot. And if you put the brakes on it, you're conditioned your opponent to try to anti-air it with your dedicated like DP.
There it
That's
is.
yeah, that's a good way of like conditioning an opponent to jump at you so that you can, you know, get your flip kick, get your jump jet back, jumping heavy punch. You know, it's just one of the many ways that you can use wall dive to trick with your opponent in neutral.
Those are doing that work. Oh.
Oh, great throw. Another great jump back.
Like the key way is just doing hot. Keep away and throws.
Oh, and traded there. That probably was jump back jab or something, but yep. Chukyiori staying alive.
Seeing some adaptation coming in. He's making sure he doesn't have to do those coin flips.
Yeah, it's the game of don't get knocked down. It's very much you have a linear game plan to deal with, and it's just all about forcing your hand into getting a better situation for yourself. So it's if you can force a claw player to actually try to play like by the rules of the game and not just get the knockdown, go for wall dive over and over again, then it's a winnable fight. So definitely starting to adapt to it. Is starting to catch with the sweeps on the ground. Starting to utilize those buttons a lot more, assert himself on the ground, and also knock P2 out of the air with those really good DJ buttons that I was mentioning earlier. That jump back jab, that jump back fierce, you know, those buttons that just have so much priority, but you gotta be careful because you can get a Zuna drop too.
And you can tell it's starting to get like extremely high level because the patience on both of them, like you can tell when they're both just standing there, like kind of staring at each other. Like that's when you know, like they're going deep.
Yeah, they're starting to figure each other out, just trying to see where they're at. Oh, great jackknife, cross up, good pressure, gets the throw, another throw. Do it again.
Like imagine a game where in Turbo they said you guys can have throw techs, but it's still gonna hurt like hell if you don't do them.
Nope, it's a kind of a paradox. One of the best grapplers in the game happens to be DJ, Chun, and Boxer. Oh, he tried to walk up there again. Like that was another opportunity there. Okay, and this is actually kind of dangerous for P2. No claw, so wall dives are not nearly as scary.
Oh my god, the call out. Oh!
Get another reversal on deck.
I think he smelt the throw.
He's still got the slight life lead. Back him over to the corner. He's gonna be able to get his claw back right now. Oh, no, the slide!
Hey, tying it up, holy.
Ties it up at 2 games apiece, and now we're going to a game 5. And you said it yourself, the patience is starting to show on Chukyiori's part. Not phased of getting a life lead on it at all.
And I like how he's starting to use the booms now, because he says, because I think he's starting to realize like the claw player's just not getting in all the time, and so it's like, now I can start throwing the booms.
Oh, but these oppressive normals. Oh, here we go.
The Schmitz.
Put the brakes on the wall dive. Eats him in the air again. Oh, and the slide. You're able to grab that if you're in middle of a wall dive. And that's going to be putting P2 on the doorstep. 1 round away.
Oh,
good tick throw.
Nice combo. The cross. Oh, he drops it.
Yeah, no more throw mix-ups, no more nothing. He's going to be just going for combos. He's going to be going for raw damage now. Oh, but again, another tick throw, and that's going to do it. From P2, who I think P2 was the one, Vanilla was the one who put P2 in the losers. So this is going to be interesting to see if P2 gets his flowers in this match or not.
Oh man, but you're seeing such a difference now. Like Chun-Li is starting to lock him down.
Oh, the one forward super. Yep. So that super, just like Honda Ochio, you can store that super. So if you have it stored, walk forward super is a thing with her. That's why when I say you have meter and she's walking forward towards you, don't move, don't try anything. You will get hurt for it.
It's so hard to resist not pressing too, because like it gets scary. Because what if she just walks forwards and throws you? Right? Like, you know, there's so much like you could potentially lose by letting her get in like that.
Alright, 1 round apiece in this first game here. Liking the courage that DJ Vanilla is doing with the jump forward jab. Gets the throw. Softens it so. Oh, good throw. Hanging back in neutral right now.
I think P2 can just work his way out like right there.
Oh, that was a great trade. He's got to hold that pressure. Great up kicks there.
Throw.
Can't overextend yourself against DJ Vanilla right now. He's got to. Oh, the spinning bird kick. Wasn't ready for it. Probably could have held crouch for a little bit and attempted to flip kick that, but stuck something out. Got tagged by the spinning bird kick, and now DJ Vanilla up 1-0.
It's really nice though watching players like play like multiple sets as you start to see all the set play stuff. That's what I'm looking for, like all the extra spicy mix-ups.
Oh no! Yeah, poorly timed up kick there. And P2's now starting to find the buttons to meet Chun in the air with, like that jumping medium punch or the jumping that jumping medium punch. It reaches so far over that if you're not ready for it, you can just kind of hang back and have that as your air-to-air button, and it outranges most things in the game. Like there's nothing that you can do to really smack down Claw, and the only thing that happens if you manage to meet it with a hitbox like that is a trade or anything like that.
Yeah, I love how P2 is also just playing a lot more patient, because I think he smells like the blood in the water, and he's catching a lot of these DPs on the whiff.
Oh, tried to meet it preemptively with that up kick there, not quite. Lightning legs doing a little bit of more damage. Like the normal, just knocking out the spinning bird kick, and the wall dive, catching the startup of that up kick. Nice kick open. Yeah, that's the double damage right there. Spinning bird kick. Oh, bad trade. Oh, but he loses his charge on the wall dive. Great standing roundhouse as the anti-air. Being patient to try to punish the sweep. Gotta watch out. Oh, yeah, the long range crouching medium punch, crouching lights. Those claw normals, they are just so impossible to contest. You can just do them over and over again. They're natural frame traps, and if you just stick something out, it'll get tagged. And now P2 on the doorstep of facing Hokuto in Grand Finals. Starting to really ramp up the pressure versus DJ Vanilla. Great neutral jump. Calling out the slide. Oh, but the rolling Crystal Flash gets the knockdown. Another flip kick. Oh no!
Oh my god.
It's not over yet.
Oh, Lightning Legs does a ton on shit. Oh.
It does. It's like the. Oh! But the way. But. Oh! So much happened in that. So much happened in that scramble. Oh my god! DJ Vanilla's staying alive. Unbelievable. Oh, big knockdown. Roll pressure, gotta hold that. Because of the horizontal range of Chun-Li's up kicks, she actually can't contest the middle of that rolling Crystal Flash like some other characters can.
Really, with this whiff?
Nope. Oh, good throw. Oh, another throw.
Another throw.
Oh, and the lightning legs gets the chip, and now we're going to game 5.
Hey. It all started changing when she started busting out the lightning legs. Like, a lot of that was just catching them off guard.
Yeah, that's kind of the tempo change that you want to throw out if you're Chun in this matchup, because lightning legs, it stuffs a lot from Claw, and it does just a bunch of damage both on hit and on chips, so it's something that you definitely got to look out for.
Plus, if you haven't been using it often, it's really good just to bring in that option and show them that you're ready to use it.
Being very patient with the normals there. Jump back jab, I like that. Oh, the very tip of the slide, starting to space it very well. Those Claw normals. Using super as a get out of jail free card, but one more wall dive. That's going to be chip damage no matter what. And now P2 once again on the doorstep. Let's see if he can hold. Let's see if he can bring it home.
Oh no. Oh, he does get DJ Vanilla.
Big sweep. Oh, you don't want to get hit by the. Oh no, the Zuna drop. Was waiting for the Kokoken, and why are you me? I'm me. Okay, we're getting the Claw Mirror. So this is very much going to be a test to see which Claw's reactions are more attuned. It's going to be a mix of, okay, can I get my rolling crystal flash pressure? Can I get are my wall dives going to be too predictable? And is my execution on those wall dives going to be enough to knock out the Claw that's trying to wall dive over me? Oh my God. I'm laughing because I do that all the time in Claw Mirrors, just round start Sky High Claw. And if I had a nickel for every time that first like immediate interaction has happened, I wouldn't be trying to commentate FGC games for a living.
That's like a nice little handshake at the start of a match. Just getting that out the way.
Yep, just gotta test your moxie there, just to see, you know, if everything is like truly there, and if you're actually paying attention, or if you're just kind of going on instinct. Oh, great jumping medium punch.
Thing is, like, too, like some of these angles, it just looks so ambiguous as to what side he's really gonna land on. Like, that's where all the stress comes in. Like, putting that on the mental stack, it's ridiculous.
It's a lot to deal with, and especially with Claw in this context. You again that splash that he throws out on your wake up, you can actually position it to where it hits behind, but it looks like it's hitting in front. So it can be incredibly ambiguous and very, very frustrating, especially when the Claw is coming down right on top of you with the wall dive.
Hokuto is going in hard. Pressure's looking good.
Great slide as a response to the... Okay, but no, here comes P2. Oh, but crossed up, wasn't ready for the grab. That's another thing. Claw's grab is so quick. You think that you can cross him up pretty handily, but if you're paying attention, you mashing on that grab, you're usually the one that wins in that scenario. All right, well, Hokuto up 2-0 on the winner's side, so this could either be the last game or the start of a very, very long climb for Pito.
Oh, nice throw.
Loses the Claw. And just raw trade with that wall dive right there. I like the wall jump, forcing a button, trying to see if he was going to press. Crouching heavy punch.
Betray? What in the world?
Oh my God! You see, my expertise is null and void. I can't, even I can't pay attention, and I play this character. I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, that happened.
This is a fiesta. Oh my God.
Oh, great slide. Rolling crystal flash, but nope. Flip kick. Says no, thank you. Oh, wow! Oh no, that's gonna be it. The super putting the brakes on.